Hello, proctors. It is almost time for semester exams. And since many of our exams are going digital and being delivered through a digital mean, we want to go ahead and show you how you will be required to monitor the screens for any exam that is being delivered digitally. So as a proctor, the day of your exam, you can do this ahead of time, but only I would say do it to play around. You will come up here to the Hebron Christian Academy bookmark, and you're going to go to Classroom Tools to log into GoGuardian Teacher. And so you can do this the morning of. It may prompt you to accept the Google permissions and which Google account you want to use, so walk through those steps. But once you're in GoGuardian Teacher, you should land on a platform like this. You are going to be adding a classroom for each exam session that you're proctoring. And again, you can do this live right before the exam starts. So you're going to click Add Classroom, and I'm going to say Exam Session 1, Language Arts, and I'm going to come down here and say the subject is Other. And that's really all I have to fill out. So I'm going to add that classroom. It's going to say, okay, how do we want to add students to this classroom so they can be monitored? And we are going to click the option of use a code. On the whiteboard, you're going to want to put this URL, which is enroll.goguardian.com, and the enroll code for your exam session. So students will go to enroll.goguardian.com and they will enter in D5ZY6G for this particular exam session. Everyone will have a unique code. So on a student device right now, I'm going to go ahead and enroll in that. So the reason why I tell you to go ahead and put this on the whiteboard is you are going to want to go ahead and close out of this window. You will see students that are enrolling populate in your pending enrollment area. And so if you don't see them popping in right away, you can go ahead and refresh the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so now you will see all of your students enrolling into your session. Once you can, by attendance, say everybody is here, you can enroll all students. So I'm going to enroll all students. Now you're ready to go ahead and launch a session. Now, one thing I would do is, because there is a slight delay from the enrollment to seeing their screens, is I would go ahead and reload this page once more once you have enrolled all of the students. So I'm doing that now. All right. The session itself is 90 minutes, so you can change it to just be 90 minutes, and you're going to hit Start Session. So you will see here that all of your students, you'll be able to see all of their screens and be able to watch in real time that they stay on the actual assessment. And so I'm going to move one of the screens here for Elizabeth, so that way you can see what she is looking at right now. And so at a glance, you'll be able to see what all students are doing on their screens. Now, if there is a question, if a student deviated from their actual exam, what this is also doing is monitoring their entire history throughout the 90-minute period. So if you as a proctor don't catch something, but there is a question about it, it provides us with an accurate history. So that is why it is helpful for us to have all proctors log in and create an exam session and have all of their students taking exams go ahead and log in as well. So if everyone is done with their exam early, you can go ahead and end the session and you can go back to your classes. You will need to create a new class for every exam session because you have a certain set of students enrolled already in this session, so you can't add on to it. You'll need to create one for exam session 2, exam session 3, exam session 4. After exams are done, you can go ahead and archive these by going to Settings and clicking Archive. Do not delete the session, as that deletes all of the history with it. So if you do need to declutter, this is especially for classroom teachers who use GoGuardian on a daily basis. If you need to declutter this screen, just go to settings and you can archive the class. That still keeps the history intact for us. And that's all you need to do. If for some reason you don't see a particular student's screen, I would go ahead and have them restart their device. You should be able to see all student screens. If restarting the device does not help, have them come to the Technology Center to get a loaner, because those are fully updated and you should be able to see all student screens. I hope this helps you prepare to be a proctor in a digital world of assessments.